Now, CPF Special Accounts for those aged 55 and up will close from the second half of January next year after the law was amended on Monday. Other changes include expanding the Home Protection Scheme with 100 more members set to benefit each year. For more on the rationale behind these changes, we're joined by Manpower Minister Dr. Tan See Leng. Minister, welcome to the studio. First of all, let's start with the Home Protection Scheme. If only 100 more people benefit, why expand at all?
Well, this expansion comes as a result of our constant reviewing of the policy to see how we can benefit more Singaporeans. I believe that increasingly, as the population ages, we do have members who would like to have home protection cover, but were unable to do so because of some previous chronic illness or some more serious conditions, but they're not that severe. And as a result of that, upon our review, we find that we can extend the coverage to them. Of course, they have to put up that there's a separate premium loading on this group as well, on top of what a normal HPS homeowner would, under the HPS scheme, would have to pay. This is to actually preserve the sustainability of the scheme so that we don't smear that loading of that increased premiums across everybody else. So the primary objective of the scheme is to maintain premiums for existing HPS owners. For those with some added issues that are still healthy enough to be covered, there will be some premium loading on top of them. I believe that this expansion is a very progressive move moving forward.
Let's talk about that caveat there about being healthy, because the HPS cover does require applicants to be in good health. So I'm wondering whether you can help dispel some of the opaqueness as to why some illnesses are covered, some are not, because it's not an exhaustive list, is it?
Well, it's not an exhaustive list, but we do follow quite a fair bit of what industry norms are. And the way these additional covers come, it is also a function of how well that particular condition is controlled, how severe it was to begin with, and what's the prognosis of those conditions. So today, certain types, as a result of the expanded cover for HPS, certain types of strokes, certain types of stable heart disorders, where previously they were not covered, would now be able to enjoy, the members who have suffered from these conditions will be able to enjoy cover, of course, with the premium loading.
Okay, so there is some assurance there. I want to move on next to the special account closures. This move, will it affect retirement plans of those in particular who had invested their money from the special account?
Those who have invested in the CPIF, the investment scheme itself, together, from the special account, they can continue, they will not be affected. So they can continue to hold it until the investments mature, or should they decide to sell. Upon the sale, upon the disposal of the investments at that particular point in time, the monies will be returned back to the retirement account up to the FRS, with the balance of the monies going back into the ordinary account. Now, for those members who are more financially savvy, they could also choose to take monies from the ordinary account once they have fulfilled the FRS obligations and invest themselves, whether it is through the CPF investment scheme, buying Singapore government securities, treasury bills, or those who are even, better in terms of managing their own financial investments, can even withdraw and buy from the ordinary account and buy, sort of blue chip equities and so on and so forth. So I think that the flexibility is there.
Right.
Now, for the balance of the members today who feel that they want that assured, long-term, guaranteed sort of return in terms of the interest rates protection, they can also top up the retirement account right up, and we've also raised the ceiling to 4 times that of BRS in our enhanced retirement sum. So with all of these measures, we put it up and bundle it together. More than about 99% of Singaporeans will be able to top up the ERS right up to the four times the BRS level.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but again, you can imagine people out there asking, with the closure of the special account and the flexibility of fund withdrawals that come with it, It does somewhat put a wrench in retirement adequacy and sustainability at a time when costs are so high.
Well, Jill, the principle of a long-term deposit, giving you the long-term fixed deposit, I don't need to belabor the point, right? First thing first, this is about right-sizing the monies. Now, what we are trying to do is that the principle, I think no one can dispute that. I mean, we've had numerous debates and discussions in Parliament itself. But what is important is this, right, that it actually provides a very clear, compartmentalized structure for our CPF members to be able to plan ahead. And, you know, on our website, for those with the retirement accounts, there will be very clear sort of online portals and resource for them to plan how they want to move forward in the future.
Okay, right-sizing the monies, Minister. Thank you so much.
Right-sighting.
Right-sighting, yes, absolutely. Well, I've been speaking there with the Manpower Minister, Dr. Tan See Leng. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.